What's up, guys? So in this video, I'm going to break down why your eye contact is terrible, okay? And there's a couple of reasons for this. I've made a few posts on my Instagram, but I wanted to kind of dive a little bit deeper with this video to give you a better understanding of what I'm trying to talk about, right? So the reason your eye contact sucks is because you are carrying around the emotion of shame on a subconscious level, okay? Now, the reason you feel this shame is some people would say that, shame is something that you project onto yourself. But really what I'm talking about is porn, right? I'm talking about adult content, watching porn, sexual videos, OnlyFans, anything of that nature. If you watch or consume these things, when you kind of know you shouldn't be, right? You know, like, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm better than this. You've made a sort of mental commitment to yourself that this is something you're going to give up, something you're not going to do anymore. When you go back to it or you look at it, you feel a feeling of shame. You feel a sense of shame. And also what you're viewing is kind of wrong. Like it doesn't feel right. And even in studies they've done, they found that people that view porn do feel a feeling of guilt and shame, regardless of their religious beliefs or ideologies, right? So it's almost innate in us, right? So like if I was to walk down the street right now and punch a granny in the face, I would feel bad about it. No one needs to teach me that that's wrong. I would genuinely feel bad because it's not coming from here. It's coming from here. It's a feeling. It's happening in the body. And that's what we need to understand when it comes to emotion, is emotions don't happen in our head. I don't know why there's this belief system that, oh, love is just a chemical reaction in the brain and emotions are all happening in your head. No. Emotions happen in the body. Where do you feel love? You feel it in your chest, your heart, right? You don't feel it in your head. And it's the same with this, right? When you feel emotion, each emotion corresponds to a certain place in the body. Now, when it comes to shame, when you watch porn, you feel a sense of shame, right? I'll show you right now here. Look, this right here is the Levels of Consciousness by a guy called Dr. David R. Hawkins, who wrote the book Letting Go, Power versus Force. Great books that completely changed my perception of reality, changed how I see the world, changed a lot of things, right? But these levels of consciousness, essentially, you can be in different parts of it, right? But when you watch porn, you're going to go to that lowest state. The absolute lowest vibration, the lowest state you can be in is shame, as you can see on the bottom, right? And basically what I'm saying is you just can't be the best version of yourself, right? When you're operating from that state. And the thing that's causing that shame is the adult content, is the porn, right? So by you simply removing and you simply taking away the porn, stop watching it, you automatically come out from that lower state and you're able to be in a much higher state, right? I don't know specifically where you're at, but any state out of shame is going to be better, right? So the point of what I'm saying is watching porn is putting you in this low vibration. Now look, if you look right here, you'll see also where each emotion is affecting us on a physiological level, right? And as you can see, shame right there is affecting the eyes, which is no surprise, right? This ties all back to the eye contact. Shame is highly correlated to the eyes. Now, there's a saying that we've all heard, right? The eyes are the gateway to the soul. So you can imagine if someone could look into your soul and you were carrying around the feeling of shame because you were watching videos that you knew you shouldn't have been, you're better than, then you're going to avoid eye contact. You're going to feel uncomfortable looking someone in the eye. Now, this isn't happening on a conscious level. This is happening all in the subconscious, right? But you struggle to hold eye contact because subconsciously you're not being the best version of you. You're not holding yourself to the highest standard. And with clients and with personal experience, I have seen that when you remove this habit, you are able to hold incredibly strong eye contact with people. You're able to look people dead in the eye, okay, with no breakage, and you're really able to be present. You're able to look at them. In many cases in my life, I've been told, man, like, your eyes are intense. Like, you stare at me like really intensely. And it's varied from time to time. But if you carry a feeling of shame, you're just not going to have a strong sense of eye contact. Now, shame can be various things. It doesn't necessarily mean porn is the only thing that causes the emotion of shame. No, there's many other things that you could be feeling shameful of. But in a lot of cases, you're going to want to remove those things, right? So you might as well eliminate porn because it's going to allow you to have better eye contact. It's going to allow you to interact with women more effectively and with people, and it's going to affect your life in such a massive way. Just not having that aura, not having that positive energy about you, is going to hold you back. You know, you're not going to feel as confident. You're not going to be able to approach people in the same way. You might miss opportunities. You might miss potential friendships. You might miss potential people that could be partners or you could date because you just were in that closed, small state where you don't want to talk to anyone. You want to keep your head down. You want to shut down. You know, when a kid gets told off, when a kid gets in trouble, what do? They put their head down. They shy away because they don't want to show the shame. There's a form of humiliation there, right? So as men, we have to do better. As men, we have to hold ourselves to a higher standard. And it's not about what we do on the outside. It's what we do in our rooms. It's what we do when we're locked away and no one's looking. That's what counts. That's what's going to count for when you go out into the real world. Because when you were alone, you were conscious. You were being present. You were being aware. You weren't giving into these temptations. You weren't giving into these low vibrations. Watching porn, engaging in this lustful stuff is literally an energy vampire. It is an absolute energy vampire. Like it is sucking energy out of you. It is literally leeching energy. And the more you let it in, the more it grows, the more it multiplies, the more it takes from you, and it ruins your life. It completely ruins your life. So if you want to be more confident, you want to have better eye contact, you want to interact with women with more confidence. I'm lucky that I think I was always actually quite confident. And it was only a couple of tweaks I had to make in my life to become that level above where I'm like quite confident. And even to this day, like if I was to go back into the old pattern and start doing some degenerate stuff, like it would affect me. It really would hold me back. It would take away that kind of certainty in myself because I know I would be breaking a commitment to myself. I know I'd be letting myself down. And it's not an overnight fix, but I guarantee you, if you can do this for 2 weeks, you can move away from the porn, stop watching it. And I'm not even saying quit masturbation. I'm not even saying, I'm saying porn. Like that is what I'm talking about. You know, this kind of adult content, sexual content, that is what is making you feel this way. Because I'm not saying sex causes shame. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm referring to. You know, the degenerate bullshit that you look at on the internet. That's what I'm talking about. Once you remove that, you're going to feel 10 times better. You're going to be automatically able to climb that ladder of consciousness just by default. Okay. Because think about it. When we're kids, we are confident. We're not shy when we're children. We're confident. We run around. We talk to everyone. We have no shame. We have no shame, right? Because why would we? We're innocent. We're pure. So yeah, of course we're full of energy. We have a good energy. We have good aura. People want to be around us. It's because we carry that pure essence. It's only when we're introduced to porn and we're introduced to this sexualization that people suddenly become more shy, become more shut down. They become more negative. There's a correlation there, right? So purifying your mind, purifying yourself is going to allow you to be the best man you can be. And it's going to go a long way in your life. And it's something I strive and I believe in massively. So if you're watching this, I hope you took some key things from this video. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link is in the description, and also to my school community where I post insights almost daily, some of my best stuff. And I also have the Nofap semen retention course, which covers a whole bunch of stuff. I've also linked the 3 video you can watch from the community in the description. If you're interested in joining, the link will be there. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like. If you like this style of content, it's important that you let me know that